What is good, everybody? This is VF Baller back with another video on this the VF Cast channel. Thank you guys for all the support. Before I get into this, you guys have been awesome. Thank you everyone who's been watching the content. And I have a new interview with Amber Simone, somebody you may not know, but you will get to know if you check out the interview I have. It's going to be premiering after this video is up. It'll be the next upload after this. If you check the channel out, it's probably already premiering, so hit that reminder and check out that interview. It's going to be a really good one. I promise you it's going to be a good one, so you guys check that out. All right, let's get into this. Phil Spencer says seeing older games succeed on Game Pass could help greenlight reboots. So I can understand where he's coming from here, because if players are actually playing games on Game Pass, which, you know, actually I'm one of them. I do play some of the games on Game Pass, the ones I don't want to buy but find interesting. If enough people play it and enough word of mouth get around, or I'm pretty sure they have analytics to show who plays what throughout the, you know, on Game Pass, it could spark a reboot from the company, because, you know, interest always breeds, you know, development. I mean, that's how it's always been. You know, if you have enough interest, the companies will develop a game. And the thing about it is if you get that type of feedback, it's really good for games and all over, in my opinion. It's just a really good thing, because more games the better. The reboot should be better if they do reboots, and for us as the gamers, we win. You know, more games, more good games, we always win. You know, some people don't like to look back and go look at older games and don't want to have anything to do with it. They all want new titles, which is cool. I do understand that. But sometimes these old reboots do create great memories or refresh old good memories that you had. And it's always a good thing. I'm going to go into what was actually said by Phil Spencer. He said, seeing more people playing something like Prey or Dishonor or going back to Fable, that you can talk about those games. For us to sit back, we as creative organization, and watch what people are interested in. See exactly what I said. They have something that shows that who are playing what games on Game Pass. It gives us more data to think. Oh, and he continues to quote, "It gives us more data to think about the things that we might pick up and take forward with new ideas, and teams that might want to go do that." You know, I mean, that's pretty much it, everything in a nutshell in the article, and I really totally agree with him. If you have the interest and people are playing these games, people are talking about these games on, you know, on the Game Pass, or they're talking about it through chats and doing all this other stuff, the data helps, and it gives them a reason not only to have reboots. It gives people a reason to companies a reason to put more games on Game Pass. You know, it to me is just excellent, because, you know, one of these games that I know, like, I think an article said something about Banjo-Kazooie, a new one could possibly do something like that. But, you know, like I said, it has to be justified, and one of the ways to justify is to basically go out and play these games. Game Pass do serve a purpose, and it's pretty cheap. I mean, I'm not waving a flag for, you know, Microsoft or whatever, but I love this service. It's a really good service at the end of the day, and it's one of the reasons why I feel that PlayStation should do the same thing. I talked about this in a previous video, that they need something equivalent to Game Pass immediately. That's what I said. And it's just something that's really needed, because PlayStation has so many great games, and for them to have the alternative the way it is not as accessible as it is on Xbox. And I mean, maybe they'll do something like that in the future, or maybe they'll up their game with PlayStation Now. I don't think it's that bad of a service, but I just can't get into streaming. And I know now they have some ways that you can download the games, and that's great. And I think that's something that they need to work on more often, is to actually try to download more of their games. And they've gotten better, but it could be worked on much more. So what do you guys think? Do you think that this is a pretty good look for not only just Game Pass, but the older games in general? Do you think this is a good look? Reboots are always a good thing. Or do you think that you're tired of reboots? You don't want to see them, and you can care less if they reboot games, and you don't use Game Pass, so it doesn't really matter if they greenlight reboots based off the data. Where I stand, I basically believe that this is a very good way to get good games that may not be able to be put out there. And also, if it's reboot the right way, the games are reboot the right way, it could suffice for, or it could be another avenue to play games where, in some cases, these brand new AAA titles are always being delayed or they always have problems. Even though the reboots of some of the games may have problems, I think they'll be less likely to have them because they already have something to build off of. Hopefully that the reboot will give you a brand new experience, and it will be able to refresh the old experience at the same time. Alright, that's pretty much it for me. I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you guys once again for watching. If you made it this far, hit the like button. If you don't mind, share and subscribe to the channel. Also, like I said, check out that interview I'm going to have with Amber Simone. It's going to be a good one. I promise you, you will be you will be entertained. It was a really good, thoughtful, and good gaming, music, sports discussion. It was pretty neat. So hopefully you guys check all that stuff out, and I will see you on the next one. You guys take it easy. Peace.